hello, yeah. Bigger salutes from us, the Destined crew, going straight out to Uganda and everyone that is watching us. So allow me greet you in our native language. As I can see that day, it's coming to its dawn and it's 8 p.m. right on your o'clock and it's a Friday. Yeah, hope you're live with us. You're inviting your friends to come and watch with us. It's the Destined Talk Show. Alongside with me, your host, Frank Bibleman, streaming live here from the Teens headquarters or the Rezlife studios. And that is the impossible is nothing. And how are you doing and how has been your day? Before we kick off, allow me to first salute our pastors, the senior pastors, Mwalimu Daudi Chambade and the beautiful wife, Pastor Amy Chambade, not forgetting the Quizeras, Bishop Emma and Sarah Quizera. So tonight we are streaming live here from the Teens headquarters, and as you can see, all of us are glittering in these nice uniforms, taking memories back. Actually, I'm looking like that fine 18-year-old head boy that was in your school. I'm looking like that fine... How can you call me? Gentleman. Do I deserve to be a head boy? Do I deserve to be a head prefect? Yeah, anything. What do I deserve to be called?
Entertainment prefect.
Entertainment prefect. Do I look like a bully to you?
Yes.
Or do I look like someone who can dance to you?
Yes.
Wow, so call me that fine entertainment prefect in your school. And today we are choosing to throw memories back and going back to the topic that is school times. Give me some vibe. School what?
Time.
School what?
Time.
And this is the second edition of it. And tonight we want to conclude it in a very special way with new other guests. And hope last week you were blessed by Esther and the Seats Official. And tonight we are having the beautiful guests in the house. I don't know where I'm going to begin from. Let me begin from this side. Ladies first.
Okay, hello. Welcome to the Destiny Talk Show. We are so happy to be with you, taking memories back to school. It has been a long time with no school, but we are taking memories back. So I'm called Nihad Diamond. Or you can call me. My school name, okay? Nasanga Nihad.
Nasanga Nihad, but quarantine has spoiled our kids. Outside, she's calling herself Nihad Diamond. So, Nihad, which school do you go to or which school are you representing today?
Okay, I go to Standard High School, but Global International School being my dream school, I'm representing Global International School.
Oh, big up to global students. Wherever you're watching from, you're having someone who is an inspirant to your school and is having your school as her dream school. So, Nihad, what you mean Standard wasn't your dream school that you're representing Global today?
Yes, Standard wasn't my dream school.
But it's a very nice school.
It's a very nice school. But Global International School is my dream school. That's why I'm representing it today.
Wow, which is not bad to dream, but she loves Standard too. So in which class are you?
Form 5 next year, 2021.
Form 5 next year, meaning that she's an A-leveler, that she's choosing today to throw memories back, O-level, primary, and nursery. So getting to this side, hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Can you please give me some vibe? You're a gentleman. Sound like you're a gentleman. How are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
You're good.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Jeremiah, aka Dem Time.
Jeremiah, aka?
Dem Time.
Aka Dem Time. Anengenda saba Jeremiah bamongereko ka volume 1 eno. So, Dem Time, which school are you representing today?
I'm representing Taiba International School.
You're representing Taiba International School.
Yes.
So, do you go to Taiba International School or which other school do you go to?
I go to Seroma Christian High
You
School.
go to Seroma Christian High School. Wow, give me 5. Big up to all the Seromanians that are watching us. Yeah, wow, I love Seroma also. And tonight we are having a topic that is throwing back memories in the school time. And that's why we are all dressed in this nice school uniform that is glittering. Me today, I'm representing Winston Standard School, and here I'm representing Ndeje SS. So I'm an ambassador to 2 schools. Feel free to make me an ambassador in your school. I'm a very good guy to approach. Beginning from this side, Ned, if we are to say that we are throwing back memories way back in school, 1 year back, 2 years back, 3 years back, what is that hottest memory running into your mind that you can throw back? Was it in the scripture union, talent show, anything that you've ever done in school? What is your favorite memory that you would like to begin with by throwing back?
Okay, my favorite memory was in high school. That's Form 2.
High school, that was in Form 2?
Yeah.
What transpired in Form 2?
Okay, I happened to be on a prom.
A prom? Yet you were in Form 2?
Yes, and like I was so excited because at my school they choose other guys from those lower classes, like the semi and the sub candidates, to be part of their prom. And I was among those guys that they chose. And that was my best day.
Wow. So you represented your school on a prom.
Yes.
And what are some of the things that you did on that day that you feel like indeed they had to cling into your mind to the extent that even up to now you can't forget? Was it your prom date? Was it the red carpet? Was it the dinner? Was it the lunch? Food? Anything?
Okay, it was the red carpet moment.
The red carpet?
Yeah.
Who was your date?
My date was called Warwick.
Warwick?
Yes.
Oh, so is Warwick watching us tonight?
Yeah.
Warwick, big ups on yourself. As you know, you've ever been her prom date. And so, apart from the prom, which other memory do you recall mostly?
Okay. The other memory I recall mostly is in primary.
Primary?
Yeah. Primary. I used to be a crying kid in my primary.
You were a cry baby?
Yes. So, it was in primary 3. I had my new sandals. And they are nice. But I brought them then at school, showing off those days in primary. I brought my sandals at school and they stole them. They stole them like at lunchtime. I didn't cry like when I got to know that my sandals are nowhere to be seen. I kept quiet, but when it reached evening, I was not seeing my sandals. I started crying. I cried until like 7. I was crying. Everybody was out of school. Only the teachers and the headmaster was still at school. I went to the pitch. I started crying. Everyone was asking what's happening. I told them my sandals.
Wow.
And they're not caring. They went. I cried. And when the headmaster was going back, it was like 7:30. The headmaster was going back home. So he asked me, why are you still doing here? And I was like, my sandals are stolen and I don't want to go back home. My mom is going to beat me, to punish me because I lost my sandals, because they were new. So the headmaster told me, no, let's go home. It's fine. I'm going to talk to your mom. So I refused. So that day, I slept at the headmaster's place. And in the morning, it was a Saturday, I went back home. And then the headmaster decided to buy me a new sandals.
Wow. So, Nihad, what I've clicked mostly in your statements that you were a crybaby, and just because your sandals were stolen, you had to cry the whole evening, to the extent that even your babishness, your being a crybaby, had to make you sleep in the headmaster's home. Getting to this side, Jeremiah, were you a crybaby in school?
No.
Not really?
Yes.
So I'm coming back to you, Jeremiah. Now, what are some of those hot memories? If I mean hot, I'm meaning those very moments that you feel like I can't leave it out.
The funniest was in primary.
Primary.
Yeah. Whereby we had a teacher who was a drunkard.
Mm.
Then one day in the morning, he entered class.
Mm.
He stood in front of us.
Mm.
Then he just went out.
Mm.
Then he went to the big guys in the school, like the head teachers. Yeah, the deputy teachers. Then he went on flexing with them. Yeah, then they chased him.
So he was flexing the teachers because he was drunk.
Yeah, and the head teachers.
Flexing the head teacher, yet he was a teacher, and he's flexing his boss because he's drunk.
Yeah.
Wow, and which school was that?
Standard Junior.
Standard Junior. Wow, Standard Junior. The one in Zana, right? Yeah. Wow, so I'm posing this question to all of you. Have you ever been a part of the scripture union in your schools, or probably in one of the levels that you guys have skipped?
I don't want to lie, but I haven't.
You haven't been a part of the scripture union?
Yeah.
Why? Is it because of the group that you're having? Or
I don't really know.
You don't really know, but you're not a part of the scripture union?
Yeah.
Yet I know Seroma Christian High School as a school for Christians.
I don't mean that. I don't go to the scripture union. But then I'm not part of it.
Like you're not part of it?
Yeah.
But do you engage in preaching?
Yeah, I engage.
Choir?
Yeah.
So what? I'm going to come back.
No choir.
No choir. So you just go for the devotions, you just find yourself preaching, but you're not a part of the scripture union.
Yeah.
But as long as you're preaching, that isn't bad. And Nihat, are you a part of the scripture union at Standard High?
No.
No?
Yes.
Why?
As you know, like in school, scripture union is the most boring club at school. So I'm one of these funniest kids at school. So scripture union wasn't my thing.
So Nihat, okay, let me first bring it back to the light. Scripture union isn't boring, as you're saying. It's you that hasn't gotten the guts of being a part of it. Because scripture union is busy mentoring people in school. And Jeremiah, you can testify this. Yeah. And you yourself, you can also testify it. So it isn't boring, as you're saying, but it's because you're so ruckus in school. You were here, or right now you're still. Okay, I'm coming to this point. Have you ever been a part of the talent search?
Talent, like the talent
show?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your favorite hobbies that you also do in school, not only at home?
That's basketball, swimming, and football.
Basketball, swimming, and football. But Seroma has gotten all of those. Basketball, swimming,
netball, volleyball.
So, aren't you a part of them?
I'm only part of basketball and I think swimming.
And what is your biggest dream as far as basketball is concerned?
My dream is what? Being drafted to the NBA.
Being drafted to NBA.
Yeah.
So I've seen Jeremiah playing basketball because he's part of the teens team, and I've seen him also participate for the junior team here at Rezlife. And Jeremiah is already seeing himself dreaming big, being part of the NBA, playing from the NBA league and being the next LeBron James, or even being bigger than them. And Nihat, have you been a part of the talent search in school?
Yes.
What were you participating in?
Dancing.
If you watch the Stand Out Conference 2021, hope you recall Nihat Diamond, and you can testify to this, that she's a good dancer. So, did you win? And how was it?
We won because it was like a school talent search. And I was among a group called DH Dancers.
DH Dancers?
Yeah.
What does DH stand for?
No, just we chose it being DH Dancers.
DH Dancers. Because you love hanging out from the DH?
Yeah. Yeah. It's called DH Dancers, Standard High School, Zana. And we are 8 guys, 4 boys and 4 girls.
4 boys and 4 girls.
Yes.
So were you doing a creative dance? Which type of dance were you doing? Was it a dance hall? Was it a reggae version? What was the type of the dance that you guys were dancing to?
Yeah, dancing, dance hall.
Dance hall. Oh my God. Okay. Apart from dancing, what else?
I also participate in debating.
Debating.
Yes.
Are you good at arguing?
Yeah.
Were you mostly on proposer's side or opposing side?
Both of them.
Both of them. Okay, so what do you dream of being in your future?
I dream of being a teacher.
A teacher.
Yes.
So have you been practicing this in the discussions that you've been having in class with your friends?
Yes, I've been practicing this. Also at home. I also try to coach those primary guys at home. Yes.
Wow. So, actually, how many did you pass with in your Form 4?
In Form 4, I got 40.
She got 40, and that is a very nice second grade. Probably A-level is having the best for you. Jeremiah, what have you done in your school as far as fulfilling your dream is concerned?
I've played for the junior NBA.
Junior
NBA.
Junior NBA. At Seroma or at the national
it's
level?
In the Uganda.
Here in UG? Wow. So which number do you play?
I play number 7.
Number 7. If it was football, I would have said that, Jeremiah, you're good, but I don't know what number 7 does in basketball.
Number 7 is a shooting guard.
It's a shooting guard.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and it's bringing me to this point that as we are winding up, I don't want to leave it out. Kambabuza akatalekeka omuganda akaita akatalekeka. Have you tried out coupling in school? Or have you been a part of dances in school? I'm beginning from Jeremiah.
I've been in dances like twice.
You've been in dances like twice?
Yeah, because I'm not really a fan.
Yeah, like you're not a fan to it.
Yeah.
But you've been there twice. And how has been that experience?
Yeah, it's fun because, and I've been in Danke because my friends inspire me to be in the Dankes.
Your friends inspire you to be in Dankes. Okay, I'm going to bring a hot question. Okay, Nihat, have you been a part of the Dankes?
Yes.
Tell me more.
Yeah, I started dances in Form 1.
Mpulira. Gena maso.
Okay, like me being a dancer, dances are my things.
Dances are your things. Mama Nihat, hope you're watching. Dances are your things. And have you tried coupling in school?
Of course.
The guy is like, of course.
But not that much.
But not that much. In which class did you start coupling?
It's S2.
S2.
Yeah.
S2. And right now you're in Form 4.
Yeah.
Soon becoming a Form 5 guy.
Yeah.
Nihat, have you...
Yes.
Yes. In which class did you begin such?
Primary 6.
Primary 6. Okay. So, Jeremiah and Nihat, as far as dances and coupling is concerned, what do you advise people out there to do about such? Because, fine, I was also once in school. I've ever been part of the dances. I can't say that I was the holiest in my Form 6 prom, Form 4 prom, Form 1 welcoming party. I've participated in this, honestly, me. And I've also been a part of coupling in school. So, according to the experience you've had, what is that you would like to advise people? Because we've had effects of this. What would you advise someone that is watching you out there or your friends that do this at school? What do you advise them to do? To continue or?
Not to continue, but to reduce on the rate.
To reduce on the rate.
Of the excitement.
Yeah, to reduce on the rate of the excitement. Probably if he has been doing it 3 times, reduce it to 1.
Yeah, that's it.
So meaning that if you reduce it to 1, after you reduce it to none.
0.
Nihat, what is your advice to someone coupling in school, someone doing at Danke's in school?
Okay, my advice is to stop because there is no gain in the things because those guys that are dating you at school, they are not taking you anywhere. I know some of us do it because of the groups, because of the excitement, because of the age, but no good is out of it.
Wow.
So I encourage you to stop it because that guy, that girl you're having, you are not going to be married. So stop it.
Wow. So, Nihat, through this coupling, have you seen your fellow students being pregnant while still in school, or having premature pregnancies or premature marriages?
Yes, because right now as I'm speaking, I have my friend is having a 2-year-old kid.
2-year-old kid.
Yes.
And yes, yet your classmates.
Yes.
So, meaning that students out there, you can see that there is no good coming out of coupling in school. It's not bad to couple, but coupling comes at the right time and at the right age. Dankes, I have nothing to say about it, but the best thing I can say about it won't be different from what they've said. That Dankes, I won't advise you to be a part of Dankes because things like this are the things that are pushing you to sinning in school. And as far as the scripture unions are concerned, what do you advise someone out there to do? Scripture unions in school.
Yeah, scripture unions help. Because the more you attend the scripture unions, the more even God gives you the confidence.
Wow. And so, Nihat, for you're going to talk about the talent search.
Okay. I encourage you to join the talent search because most of those guys that they have started it in school, those guys that are making it outside, those dancers, those models, started it in school of being Miss Tahiza, Miss Global International School. So, which you have to continue because those things help debating clubs, what. So, continue with it because it's helping.
Wow. And how about discussion groups? What do you say about discussion groups? What would you love to advise someone about such stuff in school?
First of all, discussion groups, the discussions help you to help to teach you about the world. You can talk about the bad things and the good things. Yeah, and you decide what is good. So that helps you in making good decisions.
Wow. So, if I may ask, have you guys been in KU in school? Have you been in KU and have you ever been part of... Actually, for us in our school, we had a club that was called Bush, and Bush stood for Beg Until Something Happens. Have you been in KU and you find yourself being a part of such groups, tapping your friends? And what would you advise someone in KU to do?
Let me get that. I would advise you to get a friend. Like, I have a friend, so I cannot fall in KU because I have a friend whereby before my auntie visits me at school, if my eats are done, I have something to turn to.
Wow.
Then if his eats are done, I'll be the one to take the role.
Wow. And what is the name of that friend?
That's Joram.
Who?
Joram.
Joram?
Yeah.
And is Joram watching us tonight?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Why didn't you invite him to watch us? Okay, Nihat, what would you advise someone who is in KU? Is it to steal? Is it to beg? Is it to do what? Be contented? What would you advise someone?
Okay, what I advise, it's not apart from Jeremiah thing, get friends. Because at school we have these friends we call good for nothing. Those are friends that you go and talk, but they are there for talking, making what, going for hanging out at school. But you have to get these good friends, those helping friends that will help you in case you're in any problem. Okay.
Okay, I know we can talk a lot about school. We can throw a lot of memories back, but allow me bring this to an end. And it's been a nice time with you guys. And before we go, you guys are going to first send some big ups, some big ups to someone that is watching you, probably to the friends that we invited to watch you. And I'm beginning with Jeremiah.
Big up to my bestie.
Mm-hmm. Your bestie.
Yeah,
what's the name of your bestie?
She's Esther.
Esther, big ups to you, and big ups to who else?
Big up to my assistant besties.
Assistant.
Deborah and Sylvia.
You have a senior bestie and assistant besties. Deborah and Sylvia, big ups on yourself, and that is from, actually, they are also my besties, since you're also my friend from today onwards. And Nihat, who are you throwing your big ups to?
Big ups to my family, share the love.
Wow.
Big up to my one and only sister on the camera, Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
Big up to my designer, Nin Josephine and Emma Sits Official. And Patience. Big up to my one and only dancer, Debbie Banks. And my one and only bestie, Trevor.
Wow. So, since I'm also still in school, allow me behave like a school kid. First of all, big ups to Mama Africa from the Teen Headquarters. Big ups to my bestie, Grace Namubiru. Big ups to the cameraman, Richie Pandalens. And big up to the sound technicians, Darius, Jesse Anderson. We love you so much. Big ups to the Rezlife family, our senior pastors. We love you so much. And more so to the teens, we are the next big thing. And allow me to salute you